You're watching Fox 45 Morning News. All local, all morning.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and maybe you're stressing out trying to plan that perfect night out.
We'll explain the emotional and physical problems the pressures of Valentine's Day brings with it.
Wow.
7:43 is the time. All right, from the ads with the chocolate, the flowers, the diamonds, planning that perfect romantic night out, with Valentine's comes a lot of unspoken pressure and can bring out relationship obsessive compulsive disorder. Shmuel Fischler, director at CBT Solutions, is here to kind of tell us a little bit about ROCD, and there's a lot of questions that go around it. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
This, when I first started reading about it, I thought, oh, it's typical. You're like, oh, they're just insecure. They don't believe that the relationship, that they can be in this relationship, or they're questioning their relationship because they're insecurities, right? And you're like, no, that's not it.
Right. I mean, there's a difference between being insecure in a relationship and having these incessant, intrusive thoughts over and over, creating doubt and anxiety about the relationship. Am I really in love? Are they really in love with me?
So give me an example of something that a thought that would go through theirs, and it's not insecurity, it's really the OCD that's kicking in.
Right. So an example would be someone thinking over and over and over, do I really love, is this really the right one? But not just once or twice. It's a consistent basis of, do I love her? Do I love her? Does she love me? Does she love me? And they can't get it out of their head, and they need to do things in order to give themselves some reassurance that I really, truly love them.
So then if you are, scenario, say that my wife and I are walking down the street, and next thing you know, she said, oh, we got a new coworker, and I see the picture, I'm like, whoa. Wait a minute, this is a good-looking guy. What's going on here? Is that part of it, or is that, and I keep that to myself, but is that where, that's where I say, oh, that's an insecurity with our relationship?
So I would say the difference is when it's consistent. It's we're surrounded by uncertainty, and love, I mean, is quite uncertain. If it was certain, the whole genre of many books and movies and songs would be gone.
Right.
So I guess the difference would be is that if you can't get out of your head, a person without OCD can accept some level of uncertainty. If the whole day and the next day and the next day you're still wondering, does she really love me? And you need to constantly go to her for reassurance. Do you really love me? You sure you love me?
And it seems like that would be almost unbearable for the other person in the relationship, would end the relationship, because they're saying, let me have some room to breathe a little bit. Is that it, or is it stalker tendencies?
I don't know if it's stalker tendency. Understanding where it comes from, that's why we work together with the families of people who have OCD, because that's a very good point.
Number one thing that you would tell somebody that finds out they do have it, when they finally come clean and tell you everything that's going on in their mind, which I know is difficult, what happens then?
So, I mean, besides for getting professional help, and hopefully the person who does some cognitive behavioral work would work with them on building a tolerance to be able to sit with not knowing. It's going into the uncertainty and embracing that uncertainty, because all of us, you, I, and everyone is in any relationship has to accept an element of uncertainty in a relationship. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I'm married. I don't know if next week I can get divorced. That's a hard truth. I don't know, and I have to accept that, which is scary for people who have OCD.
All right, Shmuel Fischler with CBT Solutions, thank you so much. We appreciate just a little touch on this topic. We thank you very much for coming in with us.
Thank you.